fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? I am Faxer and I welcome you all to VBC Pro League powered by Range. Our community partner is Valorant Bangladesh Community Official, while our tech and game shop partners are Blisstyle Electronics and Ravenclaws Eshop. Make sure to check them out. And tonight, guys, I have Kirito with me as my sidecaster. Say hi, Kirito.
Ladies and gentlemen, and hello, Faxer. We are back with the VBCPL Open qualifiers on 128, and I'm really hyped to start off this tournament again. It's only been, I think, a couple of days that the tournament has begun, and we got another couple of matches for you today. The first match, obviously, on your screen right now is Nerd Esports versus Zen Andromeda. So the first thing I want to get out of the way is obviously these are the more of the new and upcoming teams. These aren't your already well-known, well-reputed teams we know from the scene. So I'm really excited to see what they bring up to the table because the standards are high. The bar has been set quite high by the past teams, and obviously, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna come up with in the future. What they're gonna come up with in this tournament. So hopefully, I mean, it's not gonna be easy considering what happened in the past few tournaments. But I really hope that these teams can stand up on the same level. So there's nothing else to say. I really want to see what the teams of Nerdy Sports and Zen Andromeda have set up, gameplay wise and strategy wise stuff like that. So, what about you, Faxer?
One thing I know it's gonna be hell of a match, but what I do want to talk about right now is patch 3.0 Kirito. Do you think that the
Oh
meta
yeah.
is going to fully change?
Absolutely, especially with the a new addition of KO, the new agent, the first non-human agent, as lot of people are referring him to as, because he is a robot. His abilities are so unique and so diverse as well. Because you have a Flash, another Flash agent. You definitely can go wrong with that. And you besides having the information ability, with the dagger, not only are you disabling the opponent's agent abilities, you are getting the information where they are. So that is pretty huge. He could be a really good replacement for a lot of initiators, and he can definitely change the playstyle. So I'm interested to see in the future how the Bangladeshi scene adapts to this meta, because already we have seen the adaptation of Astra. So let's see what happens with this turn. We are already in the match. As we see, the agent selections are gonna come in. We see the match is on the map of Ascent, and the first on the attacking side is Nerd Esports with Xena Andromeda defending for the first half. Really interested to see how this match is gonna end up. Um, we already see the agent picks are coming in. So far, everything is looking quite regular. Sisyphus from the side of Zen Andromeda is again going for a KO. I'm not
I
sure
think
if
that is
KO
banned
is.
for
Yeah, he
now.
changed.
Yeah,
I
exactly. It is banned for now, but Sisyphus going for that Sage pick anyways. We do see coming out from Nerd. Void might go for that Viper pick, and Viper in a sense, I'm not really sure, Keto. At this point, maybe in Bind, maybe in Icebox, but in Ascent, I haven't really seen Viper plays that much.
definitely, but we obviously we don't know what the teams have come up with, so I'm really optimistic to see what they do. Obviously, I think some of these new metas will be a lot less
Select your agent.
duelist focused because I think the more emphasis on controllers, especially going to these larger maps and different playstyles. I think controllers are the name of the game. I'm actually preferring for my if I ever had a team, I'd prefer my team to have two controllers, maybe a Viper and Astra, or maybe a Omen or Astra. Despite Omen being nerfed quite a bit, I think Brimstone being a really good option now, having more smokes and more range, stuff like that. So I think controllers are the name of the game, but obviously both of these teams are going for the double duelist lineup as we see. So yeah, maybe they have something planned that we don't know about.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really interested to see that Viper pick coming out from Nerd Void. On the other side, Zen going for that usual Ascent pick, you would say. Muffin going for that Phoenix Karma with that Killjoy Omen, Wraith on the Omen, Zilk on the Jet, and Sisyphus with the Sage. They are going for that double Sentinel setup. I think we are way past that meta. Going for two duelists, they should have one initiator at least. You can have Breach or even maybe a Sova. Even though he was nerfed in the last patch, he is still really good in the meta. Now we do start off the pistol round. Sisyphus going for that A main wall, and there you on the other side, Nerd eSports are just rushing in onto A main. Right now, Sisyphus with this aggressive peek takes down Void, and it's gonna get traded back by
Healer down.
Neutrino. Anyways, another trade comes in the form of Silk, and now it's a 4v2 situation in favor of Zen Andromeda right now. Nerd Esports just trying to regroup. On the other side, we do see Raid getting that aggressive position onto Fort. Gonna get taken down anyways by Villain. They're gonna read it perfectly. Zilko fucked up Hercules onto A
Spike
main.
down
Karma
mid.
on the other side is gonna take down Villain once again, making it a 3v2 situation in favor of Zen Andromeda. Only two members alive from the side of Nerd Esports, and they're just trying to regroup right now as the Reyna looks for that first kill, and over here they do not have the spike though. Killjoy and Phoenix on mid is covering that up. On the other side, he's just trying to get some damage onto Silk, but gets spotted out anyways. He does
30
have one
seconds
updraft left to get to a new position, or maybe reposition on the top of generator. But no, Silk, what have you done? Gets taken
Recalling
down
my
by
bot.
Hercules unattended. But now on the other side, the spike has still not been taken away in the form.
One enemy remaining.
Kokushibo does take the
Spike
spike, but gets
down
taken
mid.
out by Muffin. Anyways, it's a
10
3v1
seconds
situation
left.
in favor of Zen Andromeda. Hercules, the only member alive, in favor of Nerd, but does not have any time.
I have
Only
this
one
one
person left,
enemy
and
remaining.
he will take down Muffin, but still does not get the round for themselves. Then the first round goes in favor of Zen Andromeda.
So obviously Zen Andromeda with the first round advantage, being able to go for those SMG buys.
Thank you.
I think Nerd Esports, my bad. Nerd Esports are going for full buy themselves as well. We're gonna see the pictures pop up. But that first round was definitely a little bit confusing. We do see the push towards A. They're trying to rotate, and the rotation wasn't completely successful. It was a good strategy from the side of Zen Andromeda to cut off the rotation and quick on the rotation themselves from the flank side. We're going to see the next round coming in. A little bit of a force buy from Nerd Esports as well. We're going to see SMGs for Neutrino and Villain, the Sage and the Jet going for some heavy weaponry compared to the rest of teammates. We're going to see Villain
What was
using up the
that?
dash to go to the other side. I'm not sure. He did give away information that a Jet is here. I'm not sure if that was the best strategy. See the Reyna here is gonna be popped in by Hercules, trying to get inside. Still, he's gonna try and dash away, but no, he just went one track before getting taken out. Wait,
Yes,
with
spike
another
Spike down
He's gonna
A.
get taken out as well by Villain, but Sisyphus trades are coming
One
in.
enemy
Fight
remaining.
Scenario.
Your
Okay,
tactics failed.
Sisyphus with a double kill. It was a 2v2, but not for long. As we see the battle sage coming out from Sisyphus, he's gonna make those weapons count. The SMG, the Spectre buys, giving them an advantage. Despite Nerd Esports going for a force by themselves, they weren't able to keep themselves in the game for long. And obviously, we do see the early information being given away from the side of Villain. It's a question to
Nerd
play in
Esports
my mind, but
going for another first buy? No way.
oh yes, they are. We're gonna see all Spectres coming in from their side as well. On the other side, we do see Zen Andromeda going for a bit of a save. They could have gone for a more aggressive buy, but they've decided to go for the SMGs and a little bit of armor. Even Wraith going for a Bucky as we see this next round already begun. It's gonna be an all SMG versus three diverse arsenal weapons. They are, and we're gonna see the players of Nerd Esports showing their faces in the B side. So far, no frags are gonna be coming. Some fuser utility already being used. The Viper's wall has already been destroyed in the B side. There's quite a bit of waste of utility if they leave this without getting any frags. And we are seeing them going for rotation immediately, except for Villain, who's gonna stay in this in the garage region. Maybe try and find a little player. He is only 19 HP though, so it's gonna be easier said than done. The rotations have been done by both sides already. We can see the defenders already coming in. The A side as well as the attacker. We can see Trino just walking in. Karma with the back on the Villain. Kokushibo with a trade onto Muffin there. So it's still a Fury 4 scenario. We can see Wraith almost found a frag there onto Neutrino, but because of the shotgun, he wasn't able to get any damage. Wraith, oh, what are you doing? He's just standing there inside the swarm nade. He's getting taken up, but Sisyphus there with a double kill. He's gonna keep the equalization in.
One enemy remaining.
Scenario 2v1 now as Sisyphus gets a triple kill. The bomb has been planted, but I think there's lineup destroyed. He's gonna go for the Viper poison pit lineups all the way from the A-main region. But that doesn't matter because the bomb has been defused. Another round. 3-0 scoreline is popping up in favor of Zen Andromeda.
Well, at this point, Kirito is just Sisyphus, so that we're seeing playing that battle sage role. That creative wall was so good coming in from him, and you don't really expect someone coming from that angle so high up. And Sisyphus got 3 beautiful kills from that and got the round for their team. We did see on the other side Nerd Esports going for that post-plan meta gameplay. You know, Viper, the Void trying to get those mollies in for the post plan, but he was just too late to even contest for that defuse. The wall comes up this round as they are converging onto a main. But on the other side, Zen Andromeda trying to play for retake. I don't see why they would have to do that. They still got 3 players onto that area. Still going for that retake. I think they're just gonna go for that Sage. Revive to come down if they get taken down. Anyways, Villain with the first frag onto Raid.
Spike down A.
Taking 2 of them down. Turning it into a 4v2 situation. Muffin with another
One
for
enemy
himself. Then Karma gets another one. They'll finishes it up. Taking down Void and taking the 4th round for their team. Zen Andromeda at this point are just running over Nerd Esports. On the other side, the economic situation coming out from Nerd Esports is not looking good. They are not looking at their economic side and, you know, forcing every round to. I don't think that's what they should do right now.
Definitely, we're gonna see the economy from the side of Nerd Esports suffer quite a bit. They are gonna go for a couple of rifle buys between the Hercules and Neutrino going for Vandals again. On the other side, we have Zen Andromeda, who are pretty comfortable economy-wise. We see all rifles in their hands. They have more than enough money
Enemy kill.
to keep that economy alive, even if they lose a few rounds. But I don't think that's gonna result anytime soon.
Night night.
Gonna get a double
You
kill
will
on.
not kill my allies.
Still
And,
going getting
uh,
3 for
not gonna
himself.
get-
Neutrino with the trade. Turning into the 4v3 situation. Then Andromeda still got the upper hand. Nerd Esports though, Sisyphus with this aggressive wall might take down her point. He just fell back and just got the info that Villain and is over at B main. Raid though, take down Neutrino.
One
Take down
enemy remaining.
Hercules as
Almost
well.
got another one.
exactly. It's all up to Villain
got
right now as he
spike.
takes the spike. He does not have any info whatsoever. Only has the info on the stage. Who's still at B main, but Muffin here
The timing.
is just clearing some angles. It is all about timing right now. Villain, if he can catch Muffin, he might just pull this round off. But this
Your
is
duty
is
is
gonna
30
get
seconds
over that
left.
try, playing it safe.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
No,
dude.
Villain, timing comes in. He takes out both of them, but Karma in the end from top and is gonna take him down. He's turning it into a 5-0 scoreline in favor of Zen Andromeda.
Quite a hectic ending to that round there. I mean, it was a 1v2 that turned into 1v3 scenario, but Neutrino, sorry, not Neutrino, Sisyphus missing those shots onto Villain allowed him to get a double kill, but I think Villain got a little bit excited after that, rushing into mid without clearing that top mid area, which is a really good potential in those late round scenarios where you don't have information where the players are. You should check those angles quite clearly. So we are gonna see some economic leads from the side of Nerdy Sports. We are gonna see three Vandals, or should I say two Rifles showing up in their armory. Although we're gonna see Neutrino with a ghost only.
You should run.
They still have some economy to work with. On the other side, we can see Zin going for an operator. Push towards this B side, and the wall is gonna come in. So will the kill shot, but
Spike
Muffin
down,
is gonna
B.
get a double kill on the Neutrino. Hard to and Zin, Karma has them. They're all getting fragged. It's almost nearly a flawless round coming out from the side of Zen Andromeda. And well, whatever economy Nerdy Sports had, they just pummeled to the ground. And right now we are seeing them resort to some of these weapons that I think they would not happen in this situation. As you said, Baxter, a couple rounds back. If they didn't fortify in those early on rounds, I think they would still have some economy to work with, or else at least start some kind of a game plan to go forward with economy-wise. So we are gonna see them suffer quite a bit right now because of the lack of weapons.
Oh yeah, exactly. This is not a civilized buy, as we say. The Spectre, a Vandal, a Sheriff, a Bulldog, and an Ares. Nerdy Sports just being so passive right now. They're just scared to peek the Andromeda at this point. But Fukushibo doesn't get that first kill off. They'll take it down to solo HP. Doesn't get the frag anyways. Zil just surviving with 1 HP, I should say, but he's gonna get the heal coming in from his teammates. From Sisyphus on the other side, Nerdy Sports. They are just confused right now, trying to regroup. Karma getting the first frag onto Villain is gonna take him down onto mid. And it's a 4v5 situation in favor of Zen Andromeda right now. Zilk still has the operator, still onto 50 HP, I should say. On the other side, Karma is so low HP right now. Muffin trying to break that wall, getting into someone. But Zilk on the other side is gonna get taken down by that. Ares, the ultra gonna come out, and then Andromeda in the form of Phoenix and Killjoy. They're under so much
Spike
pressure
down
around right
A.
now. They have to fall back.
One
Muffin gets the
enemy
first one.
remaining.
Red gets the second one. It's a 1v4 situation in favor of Zen Andromeda
30
right now.
seconds left.
Well, Fokusubo has nothing to do but stand there and get taken down by Karma as he was detained by that Killjoy ultimate coming in from him. Nice round coming out from Zen Andromeda as they get the 7th round on the board, and it's a 7-0 scoreline right now. Such dominance coming out from Zen Andromeda. On the other side, Nerdy Sports, they're not even going for those actual real buys coming out from them. They have, I don't think they have even one round where they could, you know, full buy with all rifles or maybe even an operator.
Definitely. Well, we're gonna see the economy be hampered quite a bit. Another question will play Villain. He's gonna go for a van, which is gonna cost him all of his money, but he could have used his blades. He does have the ultimate active, and maybe give a gun to one of his teammates. Maybe he could have used a rifle, or Void as well. He could have used a rifle, but we're gonna see them go for well, as much as of a full buy they can go at this stage. We're gonna see Zelk with the opening
Here.
frag onto Hercules. He's gonna take out one of the duelists for Nerdy Sports, trying to find a follow-up through the smoke, but the rotation is yielded. We're gonna see Villain alongside with Neutrino with the bomb. They have gone to this B side, but the utilities there from Killjoy are still active. We do see Karma still playing in range of his turret and his alarm bot, so he can still use those utilities for information. They already know they're here in this B main area. Trying to put up the wall, giving his life
Spike
for that
down,
wall,
B.
and it's not even a good. That much while. We're gonna see a double kill coming out from Karma. He's just gonna rush.
One enemy remaining.
Great Walter. He's gonna get a 3K, but not a 4K. Void will take him out. Muffin, he's gonna end the streak there as well. We're gonna say 8-0 scoreline, keeping their streak alive. And so far, it's looking like a really dominant half. And one more thing I'm gonna point out: we're gonna see quite a bit of lack of proper utility usage coming down from Nerd Esports compared to Sin Andromeda, because especially on defense, when they are seeing one of their players, especially in a couple of rounds back, we saw Zil going for a peek on A main. As soon as he missed the shot, he was trying to fall back. He was taken down to 1 HP. I saw Wraith dropping a paranoia towards the A main area so that they had to slow down and they didn't have the opportunity to take him out there. That's good. A lot of very good utility
Spike
coming
down,
out
mid.
from the side of Andromeda. We're gonna start off this next round with the opening frag from Wraith all the way towards the A lane area, and oh, Sisyphus, he's feeling aggressive as well with the Sage. He's gonna walk through that smoke. Right outside is Villain. He's gonna spot him. Oh, they don't see him. What is he gonna do? What does he have flag? He's gonna go back. What is happening? What are they doing? The frag
One
onto Villain.
enemy
Zil with
remaining.
Another frag onto Hercules. Sissy was following up onto Void. There's only one player remaining. 1v5 scenario. Arthur's trying to finds a double kill. Wraith are taken out. Almost a 4K as he takes out Karma, but this he was walling up. I don't know what is going on there on Vexer. Please help.
Well, at this point, Zen Andromeda are just out aiming, out gunning Nerd Esports. Really, they do not have the guns, they do not have the aim to go in and even contest for the sides coming in from Nerd Esports. On the other side, Zen Andromeda, at this point, they just turned into a troll match, I should say. Sissy was going for those aggressive plays, aggressive walls you like to see in Valorant. And we do see Zip picking up the operator once again. It's a middle shot onto Neutrino, as they will
Here.
know they can hit the operator and they're gonna fall back onto mid lane. Muffin though going aggressive onto here. Ray gets an operator for himself, but Hercules punishes Muffin.
Your duty
Does
is
not
not
pay out
over.
for him. Villain get one for himself. The ult comes out, running into a 5v3 situation. All of a sudden, Sisyphus gets the first round onto Hercules though, running into a 4v3 situation.
Barrier created.
Still not in favor of the team. Wow. But Sisyphus might just get another flag on the video and misses all of his shots. Zil on the other side is only 2 for himself.
One enemy
Knives are
remaining.
out. He connects them.
Awesome.
Gets the 4K for himself. And the headshot comes on board for Zen Andromeda. Oh, Kirito, what is even going on in this match? It's just, they're just trolling at this point. It's going super aggressive and not even getting punished for it.
I don't know what to say. At least I feel like Silk there after he took out the Sage Neutrino. I think Void should have been able to take him out. He was only 5 HP. Even if he pulled out the pistol, he should have been able to get that frag there. But we're not gonna see that coming in. Although finally we're gonna see a full buy coming down from the side of Nerd Esports. Villain and Kokushiba, both of them going for operators. Villain's gonna sacrifice his armor for that. We can see A presence already made known. And look at this operator lineup. Zilk, he's gonna win the fight against Hercules. Muffin is gonna take the opening frag on Void. He just walks up there.
Sorry, bro.
Muffin with another one. Can he get a 3K?
One enemy
He
remaining.
does. As he's gonna
Spike
take out
down, mid.
Neutrino. It's a 1v5 scenario, all onto Villain, who is hiding outside B main. And I think he is spot. He's gonna miss the first off shot onto Karma. He's trying to dash away, fly away. Wraith is just coming at him with the knife. He's gonna miss the shot. Wraith both connect though. Takes them. Wraith still trying to go for those nose codes. He's gonna pull out the pistol and finish him off. 11-0
Last
scoreline,
round
ladies and
before the
gentlemen.
switch.
And, well, I didn't expect this to turn out like, this one-sided. Maybe a little bit of competition would have been nice, but so far Nerd Esports, they don't have anything to say for themselves. I mean, we are seeing a lot of lack of aim, lack of proper strategy, and not great utility utilization. Not sure if them being on defense first would make much of a difference either, but well, it's still a good match. At least I think players are having a good time. Zilk
Spike
with
down A.
Neutrino, and it's a 4v5 scenario again in favor of
One enemy remaining.
okay.
Flawless.
It's just done at this point. A 12-0 scoreline, and first half in
Switching
favor of Zen
sides.
Andromeda. They're
Match
just running
point.
over Nerdy Sports on the other side. Nerdy Sports have nothing to do but just learn from this experience that they're experiencing right now.
Oh,
And
definitely.
it's not really pleasant for them, but if you lose, you never lose. You can learn from the opponents, how they're playing, and what you can do to overcome them with these bots coming in as the matches are being streamed as well. Now we see the first pistol round in the second half going down. The buys are gonna come in. The ghosts are gonna come in from Nerdy Sports. Do you think is there any hope for Nerdy Sports to come back in this match, Kirito?
Is there is as far as the sun's distance from Pluto. I mean, it's really slim. One round. I mean, considering the levels of these two teams, I mean, even if they do a 12-0 comeback, I think it'll side of Zen and Andromeda still have enough time to squeeze in at least one round. So the start is already good for them. We're gonna see Zil taking out Hercules. First duel is for the side of Nerdy Sports is already taken out. And you can see a follow-up maybe coming up. Muffin's gonna take down Kokushibo. It's a 3v5 scenario. Possibly last round already begun in this matchup. Neutrino trying to run away. The wallbangs are gonna come in. He's got taken out to quite a low HP, 15 to be specific, and surrounded from all sides. Rage with the
One
fragment
enemy
point.
remaining.
4-5, 1v5 now. It's all on to Villain. The Jet for the side of Nerdy Sports to keep his team
Spike
alive.
planted.
The bomb has been planted at B, and the players are out from the side of Zen Andromeda. Villain finding one frag. Sisyphus. They're still going for the knife. They're dedicated to this knife.
Oh,
One enemy remaining.
Okay, maybe no. Silk.
Attackers win.
We're gonna see a 4K coming out from the side of Villain. Last man alive for his team, but in the end, I think who was it? Was it Neutrino? I'm not sure who the opposition Jet was. Yeah, it was Zilk. Zilk's gonna pull out the
Zilk, it was
pistol,
Zilk.
and he's gonna say, "Well, no more, no more till this match
Follow
go on."
goals,
We're gonna see a 13-0
GG.
score line
Played good, played good.
coming out from this matchup.
GG.
And
ভালো খেলছে ভালো খেলছে
there's
Yeah,
not
it
much
was
to say.
it was a nice match coming out from Zen Andromeda. It was a 13-0 scoreline, and kudos to Nerdy Sports for participating. But they have to come back for the next time, as then Andromeda will advance to the next round.
Definitely, and obviously we do see Nerdy Sports. They're relatively a newer team compared to the others, and it just shows that how far this the state of our community, the state of Valorant esports has come from the beginning. It's been more than a year and since Valorant is out, so uh, I hope that Nerdy Sports can take this as an experience and learn that okay, that is where we have to go. That is the state we have to reach if we are to advance even further in the tournament, in maybe in the next season, in the next qualifiers. This should be how we look like within that practice time. So, take this as a target. Take this as a goal. Learning experience. That okay, we're gonna use this experience. We're gonna see what they did that make them better. What we did that was considered as mistakes and stuff like that. What we could have done better, stuff like that. So yeah, there's things that both sides could change, but hopefully Nerdy Sports come back stronger next season, and maybe they're gonna 13-0 someone else. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. But stay tuned, guys. We have another match coming up 11 at 10 p.m. So don't go anywhere, and see you the next time.
Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by Esports fans, do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you'd need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you'd need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada. It's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you'd need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range. How's it going, esports fans? Do you want to watch some tournaments? Would you like to compete? Maybe win some matches and make a little money on the side, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it all seems so complicated. What tournaments are there? Where is it happening? Where do I sign up? What do I bring? Requirements, rules, fees, yada yada yada, it's all so confusing. If only there was a way to make it all simple. And all you need to do to sign up is just press a button. Sounds oddly specific, doesn't it? Because it's range.gg, the easiest way to set off your esports career. Take part in exciting new tournaments. Short or long, big or small, choose your own battles and fight your own wars. Flaunt your gaming skills for all to see. Assemble a team and get ready to compete. Not to mention, take your in-game prowess to the next level by consulting veterans of the esports world. So why wait? Signing up has never been easier. Compete, flaunt, and grow at range.gg. See you at the range.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the VBCPL Open Qualifiers, round of 128 open qualifying matches that we have best of one series as, and we're back again with the second match of the day. I'm Kyuto. Joining with me is my co-host Faxer, and we're going to be starting the match between Rezemble eSports Z and Shotgun Massacre in a few minutes, as I think players are getting ready for the matchup. So Faxer, after seeing the last match, what are your thoughts? Is this next match going to turn out any different, or is it going to be more or less the same?
I personally do not know any of these teams, but I do hope that it's not like the last match, as then Andromeda got a dominant win over a Nerd Esports. But this time, I do hope that both of the teams put out an equal fight, and we do get to see a better match.
Definitely, and considering this is the VBCPL, I'm expecting an even closer competition. Even if this is an open qualifier, I still think the qualifications of the matches should be even more intense, considering how far our scene has come and how much growth the players have had. And I think some of these teams can even stand up in the higher up in the future, or more higher levels of gaming. So I'm definitely really excited to see this matchup. So we're gonna be beginning the match in a few seconds. The map is on Bind, and Rezemble Esports says are gonna be defending, and Shotgun Massacre are gonna be attacking for the first half. So definitely, I'm a little bit hyped, but uh, the we are going to be starting the match in a few seconds. I think the players are going to get ready. One sec. So Faxter, what are your thoughts on this next match? Who do you think is going to be, um, the highlight player?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I absolutely have no idea. But in Bind, we did see Viper play out in the last match in Ascent. But I do think in Bind, Viper is a lot more useful and a lot more productive and efficient as well. So if one of the teams opt to go for that, as you said, a double controller meta, they might just win this one out. And we do see the agent selections are coming in. Resemble esports going for all the picks, as Ziasin going for that Brimstone Hazard on the Jet, Galahad going for that Sova, Helix on the Raze, and X Rainer going for that Killjoy. On the other side, we do see Black Prince locking that Killjoy, Goofy Psycho with the Sage, Dark Messiah going for that Reina, Corazon on the Sky, and Wolverine will be on the Sova. Basic lineups coming from both of the teams. But what I'm interested in is the Sky pick coming in from Corazon, because playing two initiators in bind and only one duelist, I don't think that's the usual pick that you would go for, Kirito.
Definitely, I think Bind being a large map focuses more on controllers. We do see that alongside Sova, we are seeing the Sky pick coming in as well. I think Sky is a pretty good agent. And Sky should be a part of this new meta that is going to be starting up once I think KO will be in the map selection pool for the competitive matches. But especially in larger maps like Bind and Breeze and Icebox, I think the double controller lineup should be a lot more effective. But well, I'm interested to see how this double initiator lineup will work too for either sides, as we see the Sky and Sova pick coming in from the side of Shotgun Massacre. So we are immediately gonna see the teams are ready for the first round in this matchup, and I think this is going to be an A push. Looking at the standing of Shotgun Massacre, we're going to see the Sky utility already being used. It is the dog, better known as, I think, the Trailblazer. Yeah, it's already going to get some information on Shower. Helix over there on this A short position near Lamps is going to get tagged a little bit because of the shock darts. A lot of utility already being used in this first round, but not much has been done to enter to the side. So far, a good defensive hold from the side of Rezemble eSports. A lot of utility has been used up from both sides, so the postman scenarios will be a lot more focused on gunfights. I think we are seeing. I think Shotgun Massacre aren't completely sure if they want to commit to this A site. We still see some long-range gunfights going down in that in the A short area. A recon will be popped from the side of Galahad.
Cutting their vision.
And I think we are seeing, yeah, Dark Messiah, he is
Out of
still
charges.
focusing on this A side. I think he's trying to fake this push, but the rotation has been done from his teammates. He should, if he can pick up a frag here, that would be really big for his team, who is trying to enter into the other side. But he's going to be falling back as his team has been met with resistance. 30 seconds left on the clock, ladies and
30
gentlemen. They
seconds
have to
left.
go into the side and plant the bomb. Kills utility with slow thing down for
Spike
Ruiner.
down
He's going to
B.
single-handedly demolish this push, taking down Psycho and Corazon. Galahad with a follow-up on the back. Ruiner, he's trying to run in the right.
Player
It's not
standing.
connecting, but he will get the third kill onto Wolverine. It is all onto Dark Messiah, who is full HP. He
10
has the
seconds
ability
left.
to either dismiss or heal himself up once, but in a 1v5, I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do much. There are a couple of players low on HP, but he's gonna get tagged from the side. Galahad's gonna pick up the kill, but he did have support from Helix, who got an assist there. So we're gonna see the first round going in favor from the side of Resemble eSports set. So that pretty much sets a tone how this matchup could be, because I am seeing a lot of indecisiveness coming out from Shotgun Massacre. As if they aren't sure what they're gonna do, their strategies while pushing in aren't that confident. They aren't confident with those strats, and overall they're a little bit confused on what they should do in some of the scenarios. So the early advantage going to Resemble eSports isn't gonna be that much helpful for them either.
Well, one thing we do need to acknowledge, in the map Bind, playing without a smoke is going to be really, really hard for Shotgun Massacre to, attack in those A sides, because you got Heaven coming in from the A side, you got Elbow
Spike
coming in
down
from the B
A.
side. Hazard though getting 2 packs for himself. Galahad with 1 for himself, turning it into a
One enemy remaining.
situation. The nade comes in from Helix, and Helix will pick up that frag onto Wolverine as well, turning it into a 2-0 scoreline in favor of Rezemble eSports. Now we could see the buys come out from Shotgun Massacres this round, and they do have the economy for it. Only Goofy Psycho falling behind with only 2600 credits. He did buy the Bucky last round, which did not come out as well as planned. But on the other side of Rezemble Esports, we do see the bonus buy coming out from them. All Spectres, only Ziasin going for that half shield.
We're gonna see an initial recon coming out from the side of Galahad, who already has 3 kills and no deaths in this matchup. So does his teammate Ruiner.
Scout destroyed.
Corazon trying to use a Trailblazer to get some information on this A short, but they are rotating towards his B side though, where Helix, alongside with Ruiner, has a pretty good grip on the defensive setup on this side. We have a lot of filter utility and the potential for those raised nades and satchels
There.
can definitely make for a lot of explosive defensive setups. So the rotation is here for the players from the side of Shotgun Massacre are looking to drop down to the B side. The killer utility will detect them and slow them down, and a good crossfire set up by Ruiner, and Helix is going to take them out. Wolverine with a follow-up though. The train is there.
That's
The
done.
nade doing some damage and pushing him out of position, allowing Ruiner to get that frag. So it's a 3v2 scenario, so 2v4 scenario in favor of Rezemble Esports. And oh, Black Prince got in the open. Not sure what he's doing, but he does manage to get a frag onto Galahad. And only 13 HP though, so not much he can work with. He does have some utility that provide him cover from
30 seconds left.
from a flank watching perspective, but looks like he's trying to
Yeah.
rotate to A, where Dark Messiah is still trying to fake out. He spots Hazard, who's trying to hop into that hookah area, but Hazard will spot him as well. He's trying to bait him out with that orb, but that will not that will cause Ruiner to push out from A short, and he's gonna fall back in the last second. 10 seconds left on the
10
clock. He
seconds
can go
left.
and stick this plant if he wants, but beware, it's Yasin who's gonna put a molly in the bomb side, and he
One
might get the
enemy
frag. He
remaining.
will. And
Spike
the time is
down
running away.
A.
There's no way they can win this round. As we see Dark Messiah trying to get that frag on Yasin, and he will connect the shots, get the frag in the end, but the trade Hazard. With only seconds to spare, he's gonna dash in and get the frag onto him before he can completely heal. So it's a 3-0 scoreline. And right now, Rezemble Esports looking in a really comfortable position. The top fraggers having no deaths at all. So it's gonna be a really tough round for Shotgun Massacre to come back from.
Well, as much as hard it is to hear for the supporters of Shotgun Massacres, I think they won't be able to win this tie out, because as I said before, they have no smoke. In the last round, we even saw they were trying to go into B, and the Killjoy coming in from Rezemble Esports, just getting those easy choke angles from elbow and taking them down so easily with those the pressure nades coming in from him as well, doing so much damage. And now we do see another push coming out from Shotgun Massacres onto B. Does spot out the turret though. Maybe in the position of healing. The nade is gonna come down. Might even take down Wolverine, but does so much damage, taking him into 44 HP. Ruiner gets the first tag on the Psycho. Wolverine with the trade. Galahad on the other side is gonna take the trade onto Sky as well. He leaks the side. He's gonna miss all of his shots. Black Prince taking him down, punching him for that. Wolverine though, this position coming in from him takes down Hazard.
Spike planted.
Galahad with the trade though, nice trade coming out from him. I think it's a situation, and I should say, Shotgun Massacres should get this round. They do have the position of one player. Dark Messiah gets spotted out, tags down
remaining.
HP. Yasin gets the frag onto Black Prince, turning into a 1v2 situation in favor of Rezemble Esports. Dark Messiah, the only player left from Shotgun Massacre, has to clutch this one out, but the smoke has come in from elbow, but the defuse is coming in. What is Dark Messiah
What are you doing?
Oh, and Galahad can get the kill on him and get the round for themselves, and the fourth round comes on board for Shotgun Massacres. This is, as I said, Kirito, they have no smoke, they have no strategy. They're just trying to get into side, they're just trying to force side, and that is not going to work out in Bind. And on the other side, Rezemble Esports are just perfectly reading into that and taking them down piece by piece. And we have seen this in the first 4 rounds when you see a weird buy coming out from Shotgun Massacres. 3 areas coming out from Black Prince, Corazon, and Goofy Psycho. Wolverine and Dark Messiah though going for those vandals. This is gonna be
I've
very
got your trail.
This on Indian going for a Spectre, switching away from the areas. We're gonna see the Sky Ultimate being used. Corazon, he's gonna find the opening frag onto Galahad, but the trade is there from Hazard. We're gonna see a 4v4 scenario. Still 2 ultimates available for each team. Oh, Yasin, he's almost getting a frag with the wall. And the Trailblazer is gonna stun him. He's gonna miss his opportunity to
One
get a few
enemy
frags there, but
remaining.
he's gonna call
Spike
back
down A.
with a couple of frags of his own with Dark Prince and Dark Messiah. We're gonna see another frag coming in from Helix with a nade, with a boom bot. Oh, the boom bot got destroyed in the last second. The information is there. Helix making quick work of Wolverine. And Ruiner is just chilling on the other side. He's just waiting for his time to come. When are they gonna push B side? But that was overall a really good defensive setup coming in from Rezemble eSports. And as you said, the lack of smokes, and not only that, even if a team who doesn't have smokes, still that increases the amount of pressure on the other utilities, such as the Reina blind, the Killjoy utilities, the Sky flashes, especially right now. Those utilities have so much more importance and so much more real value right now that I'm not seeing them live up to that value. They live up to the requirements that their team need right now, especially lacking those smokes from Omen or Brimstone or Astra. So yeah, definitely a lot more work to do from the side of Shotgun Massacre. Utility-wise, we're gonna see Corazon immediately using up his Trailblazer Helix with opening fire into Black Prince, but we're gonna see the Sova ultimate being used by Wolverine all the way from A short. Corazon not able to flash into the side, but he just doesn't need a flash. He's walking into the side. Hazard with a clean shot, clean spray transfer from Corazon to Goofy Psycho. Wolverine, he is on his A-short position. He dodges the showstopper, but Helix, he's got enough reflexes to get the land the shot onto Wolverine. So we're gonna see a 6-0 scoreline coming in, and I don't think this is gonna be much different from the last match. It's hard to. It is the truth, though, ladies and gentlemen. We do see quite a bit of a skill gap between some of these teams right now, because obviously this is the open qualifiers, but. Hopefully these matches will get a lot better in the future, and especially these teams. This doesn't mean that this team is by any measure not good enough to the other teams. They just need some more time to get into the strats and get into the way the Valorant should be played in the higher scenes and the higher level of play. So this team still have much more potential, especially the side of Shotgun Massacre. I hope to see them in the future. We are going to see them round start, though. Immediately a lot of trades coming in, and in the end it will be in favor of Rezemble eSports in a 4v3 scenario. Smokes are going to come in from Ziasin to block away the entrance in A short. Black Prince's position has been known because of the Killjoy turret, and the Molly is there to stop his push. Right now we do see still the bomb is in control with Dark Messiah, so Shotgun Massacre still can rotate to the side they wish to go, but right now this B side looks very unlikely, because so far we have seen Helix and Ruiner set up so well defensive wise, especially the skill utility. They are playing off that utility so well. They're basically denying the side of Shotgun Massacre the entry almost every time they try and push this side. So we will be seeing the rotation come into B side though. Dark Messiah alongside Black Prince. We do see, I think RBT Wolverine, he's still waiting to walk through the portal or maybe find a lurking frag. The bot will be detecting Dark Messiah on the B-long area though, as he's using his Leers to push into the side. He has taken cover right outside the A short, as also dropping in from Hookah. We will see Black Prince, but he's gonna get taken out. Healing with a nice spray transfer onto both of those players. He's gonna spot the head of Wolverine and trying to get the tap in, but Wolverine, he's gonna find a shot onto Hazard. The Recon is gonna follow up. He's trying to get a frag in there, but on from B-long is Ruiner. He's gonna finish him off. Coming in all the way from side and finishing the round off real quick. So we're gonna say 7-0 scoreline coming in. And right now Rezemble eSports looking to be in a really good scenario compared to Shotgun Massacre. So, well, what can we say, Faxer? What do you think? The match is far from over, so what do you think Shotgun Massacre should do if they are to come back in this, or stand any chance at come back in this?
Well, first of all, they should at least take one smoke for themselves so the next time they play. But nonetheless, I don't see I don't see why they wouldn't, why they would be able to come back from this, because it's gonna be really hard for them. As I said, once again, they have no smokes, and now they're just trying to force sides without any utility whatsoever on the other side. Rezemble eSports, their utility usage, their aim is just on point today. They're just using that to their full potential and taking Shotgun Massacres down. We do see Blackman getting the first frag onto Ruiner. Killjoy diff, I should say, but Hazard is gonna turn the tide and slow them down. yeah, Yasin and Helix finishing it up for Rezemble eSports and getting the 8th round on the board, and it's kind of far from over. It's kind of over for uh Shotgun Massacres right now, as they are getting massacred by Rezemble eSports.
Definitely, we do see the economy taking a bit of a trample in the mud as well. They are going to be able to go for 4 rifles though. Goofy Psycho, he's going to go for the Bucky. Not sure if that is the best weapon on attack, especially. Maybe one of his teammates could have dropped him an SMG, but so far I'm not seeing that from any of the players. So he's going to be sticking with the Bucky. The Jet Ultimate will be used up by Hazard. It has been activated, so that's another thing to watch out for. We do see the drone, the Sober drone coming out from Galahad. They will give information that there are players outside hookah. Corazon still trying to flash into side there. The Wolverine, he was lurking on this A short. He will tag Galahad quite a bit. The recon is gonna come in to give information as he falls back. You do see the rotation is already here from B side to A, as Dark Messiah is gonna use up the Empress. He's gonna dodge those shock darts. Really well placed shock darts from Galahad, but in the end it won't do much damage or affect this push that much. As we see, they are already in the site. The Sky Ultimate has also been used by Corazon. Helix is taking position inside showers. He will be spotting. I got confused for a second there. Wolverine is just gonna walk in with his bow out. The nade has been played by Helix. A lot of frags coming in favor of Rezemble eSports. The only one alive was Black Prince, but not for long, as we see a flawless round coming out from the side of Rezemble eSports. What happened in showers there?
Yeah, I'm still.
I thought he was the way he just walked.
It.
The way he just walked up to Helix, I thought it was his teammate. I was like, okay, that's his teammate.
I think it was just a friendly gesture coming in from him, you know. Getting into some sportsmanship. But 9-0, Kirito. The last match, it was the same. This time, it's still the same. But what I want to talk about right now, which one do you think is better? Is it Rezemble eSports or
Don't
Zen
overthink
Andromeda?
it. That's my job.
Well, right now, it's really tough to say without actually seeing them compete, but I feel like Zen Andromeda has a lot more utility usage, more calculated utility usage compared to the side of Rezemble eSports, because they do definitely use this very situation-wise, and I have seen them. I think they have planned in certain scenarios where to use those utilities. As we see, this next one already started 4v3 scenario, but so far, I think Shotgun Massacre made a lot of progress into the side. When you see dash coming from Galahad, not Galahad, it is Hazard who's gonna dash away from the flash. But the rest of his team do the rest of the work, not even letting me finish my sentence. But 10-0 scoreline, and as I was saying, I think I might edge a little bit for Zen Andromeda, because I feel like the utility usage is a lot more refined and a lot more situational. And I think Rezemble eSports so far have been using more or less the same utilities, and I feel like their utilities haven't been sort of discovered to the full potential. I feel like what they're doing is really some of the basic stuff you do with the utility. I feel like you can go a lot more complicated, go for a lot more complicated routes. Just like we see Wolverine, he's gonna do a little recon into shower, giving information, but Hazard is gonna open up the kill feed with a double kill onto Dark Messiah and Black Prince. The dark and black shaded names have been taken away. Corazon trying to stun Hazard all the way from showers, but he's giving him information that there are players at the molly from Ziasin will also block them. You see a revive coming in by Goofy Psycho onto Dark Messiah. Hazard, he's keen to get that frag again, but he will instead find Corazon, who's gonna take him out. Flank Helix, he's gonna use the Raise Ultimate, he's gonna find one, get ahead with the second one to Corazon. And the Boombot is gonna give information that no, there's no one else in this A short area, so that is allowing Helix to push away farther into their base, and he's gonna take on Wolverine 1v4 scenario for Goofy Psycho. And he's gonna get taken out by Helix, who lands a clean headshot onto Goofy. A triple kill for him this round.
Last round
11-0
in the
scoreline. And we might be nearing the end of this matchup right now, so yeah, what I mean, obviously this is the open qualifiers. Again, I'm saying this team skill levels will be quite massive, the difference in skill levels. So Baxter, what do you think? Is this gonna continue in the rest of the qualifiers, or are we gonna see a lot more interesting matches coming up, maybe in the future?
Well, I do have to agree with you on that one. It is gonna come down to skill gap. as we move on to the next rounds as well, because the better teams are gonna go down. As I was saying, I do want to see Rezemble Esports go up against Zen Andromeda, and I do agree with you that Zen Andromeda does have the upper hand, but the aim, crispy aim coming in from Rezemble Esports also has my mind all lined up to support them. Hazard though does pick up that op for himself. My takedown Corazon right here misses all of his shots, but it's Peak that once again gets the info through the drone, and Corazon just running into side at this point with the spike,
Spike down B.
and Trainer will take him down. Spike is in the middle of the site right now, and they do not have any control whatsoever.
Blocking sight.
Those shotgun massacres are now visibly confused at this point, trying to regroup onto B long. They know that this is not working out for them, and they are not being able to find any solution to this. While
30
Hazard still
seconds
standing
left.
away onto B long, trying to find anyone. Darkus, he's holding that passive angle. He's gonna get the Leer out, but he's gonna get smoked out anyways. Nice smoke coming out from Hazard. Does have the favorite and Wolverine is gonna miss all of his shots as Helix losing him down with the wall bang.
One enemy
Hazard
remaining.
does
10 seconds
Finally
left.
get a
call
frag.
out Goofy Psycho, and take him down with the classic Black Prince just trying to save in the last round of the first half. I don't see why he would do that, but he does that anyways. But in the end, he's gonna get taken down by Hazard, turning it into a 12 to
Switching
0
sides.
scoreline in
Match
favor
point.
of Rezemble Esports. And okay, it's pretty much
Well,
done at
one
this
one
point.
thing I will give to Shotgun Massacre and Wolverine to be specific, he does have lineups. He does have lineups
Yeah,
with the Sova,
his lineups
which
are
actually does some useful work for his team. And I think if their team, communicated and picked up those strategies where they would play off those information, maybe this team could be in a lot more better scenario. But obviously, right now there's not much they can do. Maybe in the future they can sit down and have a lot more tactical discussions and play set pieces and how they're going to use their utility and how they're going to walk into sight if they are to continue without playing smokes like this. So they need to be a lot more strategic. So going into the side switch, we're gonna go for Rezemble Esports on the attacking side. 12-0 scoreline. This could be the final match, final round of the day, unless
all
of
five of them
course.
going for short.
Okay. Oh, all five of them shorty, by the way, with
Yeah, they're the shotgun massacres. They would like to play
yeah,
the shotgun as well.
obviously. We do see the side has already been taken control of by the side of Rezemble Esports. Corazon is trying to push in, but he's having a hard time dealing with a turret, especially with a shorty. We are gonna see the Sova, Galahad trying to pick him up there. And the frag won't gonna get. Galahad's gonna get a frag onto Corazon. Hazard with one more onto Dark Messiah. Ruiner with a follow-up onto Prince. Flawless round possibility.
enemy
Wolverine is gonna be taken up by Ruiner. And the final frag might be a knife. No, Ruiner is not gonna allow that
Attackers win.
with a triple kill. And he's gonna be finishing off this matchup with a 13-0 scoreline. As we see a flawless round to finish things off. Well, what are your thoughts of that matchup, Faxer?
Well, two flawless matches in a row pretty much sums up the first round of the open qualifiers. The skill gap is just a bit too much for these matches to be, going close to close. We do see the scoreline such difference coming out from both of the teams. The bottom fragger from the team of Rezemble Esports, it's still above the highest fragger coming in from Shotgun Massacres, and this is. But you did say about those lineups coming in from Wolverine, and that's what shows their dedication. They're still trying to win. They're still trying to grind the game, and maybe come back next time and show what they're actually made of. And this is what makes the game much more interesting. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what to expect from one another, from each other, and any team might just come out in top in the end.
Well, playing tournaments like this for the newer teams is a good experience to actually have a taste of what competitive esports feels like. Because I feel like a lot of these teams are playing a tournament for the first time. So this is a good way to get into the scene and figure out how things work and what the standard is for getting in. So right now, I think the teams that faced off today, Nerdy Sports and Shotgun Massacre, will definitely have an idea of how things are, and hopefully in the future they will work on that. They will figure out, okay, we need a lot more, put in a lot more time to practice our utilities, to practice our gunplay, and it's not as easy as it seems. So hopefully, we will be seeing them in the future with a lot more stronger lineups and a lot more stronger skills and stuff like that. So yeah, that is what I'm hoping for from these teams. But for now, we will be seeing the skill gap coming into play, and that will be allowing some of these more able teams to go into the future rounds. So that is pretty much it. That's all to say about the open qualifiers, except for the teams that lost to take inspiration from this to work harder. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today. I think that's all the matches we had, and for the open qualifiers. So um, from the side of me and Faxer, I think we're going to be saying goodbye really soon. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, to subscribe to the Range's YouTube channel for esports content and tournaments and stuff like that. And Blisstyle, our sponsors as well, Blisstyle Electronic Shop and Ravenclaw Coin Shop. Please check them out as they have helped us in this tournament. So that is pretty much it from us today, and we'll be taking our farewell. And we'll be really looking forward to the next day of the open qualifier matches. Hopefully, we'll have a good time there as well, and hopefully, the viewers will join us for those matches as well. So till then, goodbye, stay safe, and we'll be right back.